Y'all, look who's here. It's Christmas break! And look who's making fudge! That's what we're doing today. He put 3 cups of white sugar. Again, it's not healthy. We never said fudge is healthy. Jonathan used to work at a fudge place when he was a teenager, so he's an expert, right?
I guess. Zapping him.
Actually, I feel like I didn't even record any of that.
Really?
No, I feel like I didn't. Y'all, look who's here. It's Christmas break! And look who's making fudge! That's what we're doing today.
You say 2 or 3?
3 cups. We are making fudge today using my grandma's recipe that she always used to use. It was the original fantasy fudge recipe that apparently used to come on the back of the marshmallow container. It does not anymore. But we're going to use her recipe, and Jonathan is doing all the things. I'll tell you what he's doing in a second, but by no means is this healthy. He uses 3 cups of sugar. That's why we make it once a year, right? Yes. Okay, I'll tell you guys what Jonathan's doing. Hang on. Okay, so in this pan, he put 3 cups of white sugar. Again, it's not healthy. We never said fudge is healthy. And then 2/3 of a cup of evaporated milk, and my grandma always used Milnot brand because apparently it used to be made in Missouri, so I think that's why she always used to use it. And then we're using 3/4 of a cup of butter. It does say margarine, but margarine's nasty in our opinion. And so that we're using butter, and we're gonna melt the sugar, and then we're gonna bring this to a boil for 5 minutes. So yeah, just melt the sugar over medium heat also. So yeah, Jonathan used to work at a fudge place when he was a teenager, so he's an expert, right?
I guess. I mean, similar ingredients.
Do you know their recipe? You remember it?
They use corn.
It was the Fudgery. Is that a chain across America?
I think so.
So he knows the Fudgery's fudge recipe apparently.
I don't remember the ratios. But
what did they use? That was like, they didn't use marshmallow, did they?
No, they used, obviously it's a lot of sugar. Same thing. It's a crap ton of sugar. It was corn syrup and...
like white sugar and corn syrup?
Yes. I think as the binder kind of in it. And then it was tons of half and half.
Not heavy cream, but half and half?
Half and half.
What kind of chocolate did they use?
Like,
was it like chocolate chips, or was it like...
No, it was big bricks.
Did you break it up, or did you just
break it up? Like, you had to take the bigger bricks and break it into smaller things to get it, like, in there.
Yeah.
And then mix it all together.
Did you put it on that marble slab?
Yeah.
You kept it on there? That would be a disaster for me.
Well, when I made it, I used, like, the bars.
Yeah. So it wouldn't run off the edge.
Yeah.
Jonathan did not sing the fudge song.
No.
For those of you that know.
You let it cool to a certain degree with the bars, and then you remove the bars, and then you tossed it into the piece.
The brick or whatever.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. Yeah, that was story time with Jonathan from the Fudgery. But yeah, if anyone has ever been to the Fudgery, Jonathan did not sing the song. Ever. Also, I gave Jonathan a haircut today. It looked good. Show the people. The faux hawk. Anyway.
But it looked very similar to this.
Oh, it did? Just in a giant vat?
Yeah. Essentially, I mean...
What did you cook it on? That might be a dumb question,
It was either propane or natural gas.
Was it like a big...
But it was a big copper kettle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I would clean it. I was the one to clean up the store at the end of the day, so that's really what I did. So I was really good at cleaning. But to me, the consistency...
Jonathan's an expert cleaner.
The consistency of this is very similar. I mean, instead of milk, you're using butter. Mm-hmm. And then... Well,
we have evaporated milk, too.
Yeah, so it's...
You guys didn't, then, right?
No, they just used tons of half and half.
Yeah, this is the recipe my grandma always made, and it was always so good. Maybe when we're home for Christmas, I can find, the actual back of the marshmallow. I know she saved it, and my mom has her, recipe book. So, maybe I'll be able to actually find, the real recipe.
But yeah, I mean, the secret was keeping it at a certain temperature. So we had a temperature probe and stuff, and that would tell you when it's done.
Yeah, someone in the comments of this recipe said that it's easier to like use a thermometer and keep it at like 234 degrees versus 5 minutes of boiling, but
Yeah.
I've never had an issue. I know my grandma always used to use a thermometer, but
Yeah.
we've never had an issue with the 5 minutes of boiling because we don't like turn it on ultra high heat. Like we're not burning it. What I'm trying to say.
Yeah, as long as you keep it stirred, but yeah, you don't want the sugar to like crystallize.
Moral of the story is you have to be patient when you're making fudge. Good fudge.
Yeah, and I always kept it moving.
At the fudgery.
Yeah. Like
Fudge expert.
I don't know about that, but I'm just...
I actually thought you didn't like fudge until you started eating this one, and you're like, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because fudge tends to... I hate when fudge gets that
Grainy,
sugary, and I don't like that.
Maybe it helps if you keep it, like it...
Yeah, it does. A lot of people didn't.
Well, we do. We make good fudge in this house once a year. Anyway, we're gonna melt this, and we'll show you our boil for 5 minutes. Okay?
Zapping all the heat.
Actually, I feel like I didn't even record any of that.
Really?
No, I feel like I didn't. So in case I didn't record any of that, that's boiled for 5 minutes. And then as soon as that's done, you take it off the heat and you add an entire bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And when I say entire bag, I mean a 12-ounce bag. And then you mix that in, and then we're gonna add 7 ounces, aka this entire container of marshmallow fluff.
Oh, the entire container?
It said 7 ounces.
Okay.
I know they come in bigger containers, but this one's perfectly 7 ounces, so.
So do you add it now?
Yep.
I thought you said that like jar one. That'd be perfect, but...
Wait, what?
I thought you said like a blue silicone jar scrape. Or like teal.
I actually do.
I mean,
you
this
need
is...
it?
No, this is working. It's making a mess.
So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna add some vanilla. And also, if you like nuts, you can add nuts, but I do not like nuts in my fudge. Do you?
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, I like Rocky Road fudge. Or peanut butter fudge. Which if you make peanut butter fudge, like with swirls of peanut butter, we'd always lay it out and then add the peanut butter to it.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's like different. Like you can make it peanut butter flavored, but the best was if you just did like fudge like this, and then you would obviously cool it, and then as it was cooling, you would add the peanut butter to it, so that you were folding just the peanut butter directly into it.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't love peanut butter, but...
I'm guessing we want the white to...
Mm-hmm. You want all the white to disappear. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. When I say a teaspoon, I mean we're just going to drip it in. I'm not going to measure it because we don't measure in this house. Right! We measure when it's important.
So work out.
Okay, now I'm just going to add the vanilla. And then we're going to mix it up, and then we're going to put it in our greased 9x13, and it's like kind of chilly. It's not really chilly outside. It's 52 degrees. But we're going to set it outside to cool because it's cooler out there than it is in here. Jonathan's homemade fudge. Usually I'm the one that does it, but it's Christmas. It's Christmas break. I'm sure if you have room in your refrigerator, you could also put this in there, but we have no room in our refrigerator. So, yeah, we'll set it outside. Okay, we have already tried this because that's who we are as people. Oh, it's dark. So Jonathan's gonna try it. Oh look, how nice. Did you do a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like every year.
Yeah.
Actually, Jonathan told me, I don't know if this is gonna work. Jonathan told me that he said he makes it better than me.
No.
You said that.
Nope.
You did say that. You see, that's the face of lying.
Maybe
Anyway,
next year I want to try to like when we set it down.
here we'll show what it looks like.
I want to pour some peanut butter and then swirl it into it right as I pour it in.
Do you have to melt the peanut butter? Because peanut butter's like hard.
Well, you have to kind of liquefy it to a degree.
Oh, well, you said pour peanut butter. Peanut butter
Yeah.
doesn't really pour.
Yeah, you have to get it a bit liquidy. So
And
yes.
then you pour it in at the same time and like
Yes.
swirl it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your half.
Mhm.
I despise peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
I know. I despise it. Calvin likes peanut butter. Right? Did you just drop it on the floor?
Nope.
Calvin's like, I'm gonna get some. Anyway, we got more videos to make before Christmas, so
Have fun with that.
you're gonna be here. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go eat some fudge and do some other stuff. So we'll see you in our next video. Bye.